Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Sharif and my ID number is 24B0867. And today, me and my peer would like to discuss the topic of wants and needs in conventional economy. All humans have their own wants and needs. I believe that those of you guys watching this video also have your own desires. With the help of conventional economy, people can better satisfy their wants and needs. You might be wondering what conventional economics, wants, and needs are. What is the definition of conventional economics? Conventional economics is the study of how people use limited resources to meet their unlimited desires. It looks at how prices are set, how market works, and how people make choices based on supply and demand. Then what is the meaning of wants and needs? Wants are desire for non-essential goods and services like fancy items such as designer clothes or big houses. And these are influenced by personal and social factors. Needs are essential for survival, such as food, clothing, and shelter. Knowing the difference between wants and needs is important for understanding how people behave as consumers and how resources are distributed. Following that, I would like to provide details about Maslow hierarchy of needs. According to Maslow hierarchy of needs, it divides human needs into 5 levels arranged in pyramid, starting with basic survival needs and progressing to personal growth. Number 1. Psychological needs. Basic survival needs like air, food, water, shelter, warmth, and sleep. This must be met first. Second, safety and security needs. Desire for stability, protection, and control in life, including emotional and financial security. Third, love and belonging needs. Emotional connection with others through relationship, trust, acceptance, and affection. Fourth, self-esteem needs. The need for self-respect and recognition from others, leading to confidence and achievement. Number 5. Self-actualization needs. The drive to realize personal potential and growth, such excelling in skills or creative pursuits. In summary, beyond basic necessities like food and shelter, humans also need emotional, social, and personal fulfillment. The economy plays a role in helping individuals meet these greater needs. Next, I will hand over the discussion to my leader so she can explain more.
Okay, thank you, Fitin, for the great explanation. Alright, now it's my turn to dig deeper into our main topic. But before that, let me introduce myself first. My name is Amal with number ID 24B0818. Um, so in the previous video, 15 already mentioned about the definition of needs and wants. So in this video, I will be covering about the differences between these two. But before we move to that, I want to test your understanding on needs and wants. So I gave you 5 minutes to think about it. Then after that, we will go to the discussion. All right.
5 minutes later.
All right. Time's up. Let's continue to our discussion. Now let's discuss about the first and the second point. First point is about definition and second point is about example. Alright, needs are essential condition for survival. In other words, they are the things you absolutely must have in order to stay alive. Without them, your body or your health will be in danger. They include basic resources like food, water, and shelter, which every human being requires, whereas for wants, these are things or experiences that bring pleasure or comfort but are not necessary for survival. They are desires we have, often influenced by our personal tastes, society, or current trends. While they can make life more enjoyable, they are essential for living, like fast food, iPhone 16, and luxury house. Third point is about availability. In terms of needs, the resources you need to survive are limited and often require careful usage. For instance, fresh water is a finite resource and we have to manage it carefully, wisely to ensure everyone has enough. Basic needs can also be expensive or hard to access depending on the region or circumstances. In contrast, wants are nearly infinite and constantly changing. There is no limit to the things we desire because new products, experiences, and trends keep emerging. You might want the latest gadget or experiences today, and tomorrow you might want something entirely different. There's always something new to crave. The fourth points are role, needs. These represent the essential necessities in life. Needs form the foundation of your well-being. Without them, you can't function properly. They are non-negotiable and must be prioritized because they keep you healthy and alive. Meanwhile, wants, these reflect personal desires, which are unique to each person. Wants are more about what you like or what makes you happy. They're shaped by your personal preferences, lifestyle, and environment. While they add comfort or joy to life, they are necessary for survival. The fifth point is about impact of absence. In terms of needs, if you go without your basic needs, the consequences are severe. A lack of food or water can lead to illness or even death. The absence of shelter can leave you exposed to extreme weather, which also risks your life. Failing to meet needs directly threatens your life and survival. On the other hand, if you don't get what you want, the outcome is much less serious. It may cause disappointment or frustration, but it's not life-threatening. For example, not getting the latest smartphone might upset you, but it doesn't harm your health or safety. Next, let's move on to point number 6, which is stability. Needs are constant and unchanging throughout history. No matter how society or technology changes, the basic needs of humans stay the same. We have always needed food, water, and shelter to survive, and this will remain true in the future. In contrast, wants are varied and heavily influenced by trends and personal preferences. What people want today might be very different from what they want 50 years ago or even last year. Technology, fashion, and personal goals change, and so do our wants. They are heavily subjective and flexible. Last but not least is about consequences. The consequences of not fulfilling your needs are serious. If a need goes unmet, it could lead to severe outcomes, including health risks, malnutrition, homelessness, or death. For instance, long-term lack of food or clean water can lead to diseases, and lack of shelter exposes you to harmful environment. Meanwhile, the consequences of not getting what you want are much lighter. If you don't fulfill a want, the worst that usually happens is minor dissatisfaction. You might feel unhappy or frustrated, but it doesn't threaten your health or well-being in any serious way. Missing out on wants usually only affect your mood or comfort, not your survival. Alright, maybe some of you here wondering on how conventional economy meet the needs and wants of the society. Before I answer the question, I want all of you to imagine that you have $50 and want to buy a new pair of shoes that cost $40, and a concert ticket costs $50. What will you choose? If you want to buy both, you don't have enough money, so you need to choose between these two. This situation illustrates scarcity. So what is scarcity? Scarcity happens when there aren't enough resources to meet everyone's wants. There are only so much money, time, and material to go around. So just like our $50 example, we have to make choices about how to use what we have. But here's the thing, whenever we make a choices, we have to give something up. It is called opportunity cost. So what is opportunity cost? It's the value of the thing we decide not to choose. Now, because resources are limited, we need to ask some important questions to make sure we're using them wisely. These questions guide how we decide what to do, whether we are talking about an individual, a business, or even a government. There are three main questions. First is about what to produce. This means deciding which goods and services to make based on what people want. Second, how to produce. This is about choosing the best way to make those goods. Should we use more machines or more workers? What resources will be used? Third question is about for whom to produce. This is about deciding who will get the goods. Often it's based on income. Those who can't pay get the goods. But in some cases, the government may step in to help distribute certain goods to everyone. Now that we understand scarcity and the three important economic questions, let's see how conventional economics help meet society needs and wants. In conventional economy, businesses decide what to make based on what people want and are willing to pay for. This is called demand. If many people want smartphones, business will make more of them to meet that demand. Next, the economy figures out how to make goods and services. In a market economy, businesses try to find the best and cheapest way to produce things. They might use new machine or better technology to make products more efficiently. In a conventional economy, markets decide who gets what. People who can afford goods and services buy them, and those who cannot may miss out. Sometimes the government step in to provide basic needs like healthcare or education for everyone. Remember the idea of opportunity cost. When resources are used for one thing, they can't be used for another. In conventional economy, businesses and government try to make choices that meet a society's needs while giving up as little as possible. In conclusion, in conventional economics, scarcity forces us to make choices about what to produce, how to produce it, and who gets it. Businesses and government use these choices to make society's needs and wants, but there are always trade-offs. It's all about finding the best way to use limited resources to provide for as many people as possible. Next, let's move on to how wants and needs give impact to the conventional economics. Wants and needs plays crucial role in shaping the economy. They affect consumer spending, market, business investment, and prices. Now let's see how does needs and wants affect these four elements. 1. Consumer spending. When people spend on their needs, which is essential goods, businesses are supported, especially during tough economic times. On the other hand, spending on wants, non-essential, helps boost the economy by driving demand, creating jobs, and promoting businesses growth. Second is about market changes. Consumer preferences influence the product available in the market. For example, if consumers demand more eco-friendly products, businesses will invest in green technology and new products to meet this demand. This leads to better products and sometimes lower price due to competition. Third point is about business investment. Businesses often base their investment on consumer demand. If consumers show interest in certain products like technology or sustainability, companies will invest in innovations to meet these demands, driving economic development. The fourth point is about inflation and price changes. When demand for goods increases but supply can't keep up, it can lead to inflation. So what is inflation? Inflation is a rise in prices. Companies must understand how price changes affect consumer purchasing decisions to stay competitive and avoid price hikes that could reduce demand. So, in conclusion, it is crucial and important for businesses to understand the wants and needs of the society in order to grow and maintain stable in the market.